In this video, I'm going to do a review and an unboxing of the Blackout X Dry Herb Plus 2.0. Hey, what's up everybody? Enzo Treppa here with budsimple.com. I've got the original Blackout X Dry Herb vape and I've got the 2.0 version here, and I'm not really going to do a comparison between the two. I'll probably break this out and I can kind of show size-wise and stuff in this particular video, but if you want to see the original video that I did for this, you can check out the link right here. So anyways, in this one, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Dry Herb 2. Now, one of the things that I really do like about Blackout X is their branding. I don't know if it's important to some people, but I just think that they go that little extra to make their products look pretty cool, which I actually appreciate. And this box has kind of like a black matte finish, which is, you know, whatever, kind of sexy, if you will. Okay, so this is the back of the unit here, and that'll give you an idea of what's included and what they're offering here for you. And you can always check these guys out at blackoutx.com. So let's go ahead and dig into the box. Pretty slick looking. It's got this nice, looks like a carbon fiber. It's a little tough to get out of the box. There we go. I would recommend when you're going to take this thing out here, this thing's fitting in here pretty snug. As you saw, I tried to get that out, but I would probably recommend to try to pop this out this way just to make it easy. I gotta say, it's quite an improvement from the other one. I really like the way this thing looks. I mean, I like Blackout X's branding, but I think that this alone kind of like outdoes the Blackout X branding. I mean, I guess it is the Blackout X branding, but I really like this. I think this is cool. I'm sorry the light's a little bit shiny there. It's kind of making it hard to see, but I really like this. So, okay, well, that's kind of, I just think the battery might not be charged, but usually there's some sort of charge on here, so that's a little bit concerning, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and charge it. I'll just do the rest of the review and then I'll charge it and we'll fire it up in a minute. So you just kind of twist this way and pop this open, and you've got a little screen there on the top, which is similar to the original version. And then this is where you load your dry herb. And it's pretty simple operation. It's just really a clean unit. You know, the first version of it, it's got kind of this rubbery texture to it. I would probably say that this would be just slightly better. It would edge out this one. Just because it's got texture to it and it might be a little bit easier to hold on to. This is, you know, it's not like this one's hard to hold on to, but it's just a little bit more slick. And I don't know, I think this is cool, man. I guess we could show the bottom of it too. So there's the bottom. Oh no, that's the original one, sorry. My bad. There's the original, still in good shape. And then this is the new one, the 2.0 version. And so that's where you charge it right there, which is cool. I gotta tell you, man, I really like this. I like the size of it. The only thing that's a drag, I think, is that you can't replace the battery. So I'm gonna guess that once this is done, it might be done, maybe you can send it into Blackout X and you can get the battery replaced. Maybe this pops off here on the bottom and they can replace the battery, but I don't know, is that worth it? I wonder if Blackout X has an answer to that, if they charge for that or what, you know. I wonder. I probably would assume if the battery goes out within 2 years, they probably would replace it under the 2-year warranty, but definitely check the manual. Don't quote me on that because that's just a guess. But this thing is sweet. I really like it. So inside, looks like you have a little manual, which we'll look at that in a second. Looks like you have a nice little case here with some cleaning brushes. Right, cleaning brush, some other stuff in here. What's in here? Let's see. Oh, cool. You get a like a really nice pair of tweezers with the branding on it, which is pretty sweet. Actually, I like this. That's a nice little bonus. Wasn't expecting that. Also, you have this other tool right here. It's for packing and then, you know, scooping. And then you've got your charging cable, which is pretty standard. You know, again, the Blackout branding on there. And then also, it looks like you get another screen. And getting that out of there, that might be a little bit of a chore. So I pulled this thing out and I thought maybe there might be like an easy way to kind of just push through on the other side to get that screen out of there, because that's really going to be kind of difficult to get. So, you know, not a foul, but, you know, maybe just a little bit of an inconvenience, you know, if they had a little hole there that maybe you could use your, you know, your little dabber tool here, you could push through to get that thing out. So just something to point out, little detail. Now that I think about it, maybe, you know, that's another reason why they included these tweezers. I'm sure it's more for cleaning, and maybe that is the tool for this. We'll get into that later because I'm sure we'll have to, you know, I'll show you changing the screen out. So maybe that's what this is for the application, to remove the screen, not only from this case, but also from the unit itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, pull this out really quick with these tweezers and see how it's kind of difficult to do it without. So I'm a little concerned because this doesn't look like it's the thickest metal. I'm sure it's probably made of maybe aluminum or something. No, it couldn't be made out of aluminum. That would be bad. But I'm just afraid that I'm going to bend it trying to get it out of there. Oh, there we go. Okay. So actually that's a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. Oh, well, that's interesting. I had no idea that it was magnetic. I wonder if that's like just part of the way the design is, so that this bolt actually just slides down in there and maybe just attaches to the heating chamber. Interesting, because this part, like if anything gets down in there, I'm not quite sure how you would clean this. So I was looking in the manual and it said that the best way to clean this thing is to just submerge it into some sort of a cleaning solution. I usually use alcohol. I know some people might not like the alcohol thing, but it just really works well. And, you know, especially in something like this, once you heated it up, you know, to the 390 degrees, I'm sure it would burn off anything that was left over. I think actually, now that I look at this, I think this is for maybe concentrates. I would assume that your concentrates would probably evaporate out of here, so cleaning it might not be that big of a deal, but just a little bit concerned that it doesn't, this part doesn't open up. It might, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe we should reference the manual for that and check that out. Okay, so one thing I always like is I really like having, you know, stuff to organize stuff with. So or like a little pouch to keep things together, you know, keep them organized and things. And, you know, just a nice little addition that you get with this unit. And so it's pretty cool to have a little pouch, you know, keep everything together. It's always nice. This is the Blackout X Dry Herb 2.0 user's manual. I'll just flip through the pages here, and if you want to pause the screen, you can check it out. The package contents. And so the Dry Herb V 2.0 overview. And like I said again, just if you want to pause the screen, I'm just going to kind of go through this quickly. So it says here, it says click the Blackout X power button 3 times quickly until the LED lights up. Oh, we didn't know because it wasn't charged up. So I guess just pay attention to that. That picture does not do this thing justice. That might be like a first rendering of it or something, because that's not what the product looks like. Charges. Okay, well, this is something to pay attention to. First use, we recommend doing your charging your dry herb to battery for at least 6 hours. Oh wow. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to just wrap up some of this stuff. Just do kind of like an unboxing, and then I'm gonna have to charge it and get back to you guys about this. But I'll go through the rest of the manual. Regular use. Well, you guys can read all that. I don't need to read it. Again, this does not do this justice. I don't even think that's the same unit. That's very interesting. I think this might be a rendering. I'm kind of surprised that they would do that because that does not look like that. Especially right here in this portion right here, because that has a lip on it and this one doesn't. So interesting. I guess maybe they printed a bunch and they just they said, screw it, we're just gonna use them, whatever. Which is no big deal because at least it doesn't look like that, it looks like this. So that's cool. And then cleaning, it says after a few sessions you should make sure to clean your device to ensure positive experience each time. So with all of these, these vapes and stuff, I don't know if people realize it, but they do take some maintenance. It's kind of a care thing because the better, the more clean it is, the more that you take care of it. The better that you take care of the battery, the longer the battery will last. If you clean it properly, then it should function better, because that's kind of the thing with these is it is a maintenance thing. It's kind of like a lifestyle thing, and sometimes I'll go in and out of using vapes. Because vapes, especially like maybe these ones, they use a lot more cannabis, to operate instead of just, combustion. So I'm kind of taking a little bit too long a time on this manual. But it looks like it has a 2-year warranty. Limited warranty, yeah. It's, safety and disclaimers. So be sure to read that one. And that's it. The other thing is be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're into it, because I'm going to go ahead and review the Premier 3-in-1 Blackout X Vapor, the big brother to this one here. So anyways, if you like what you saw in the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Enzo Treppa with budsimple.com. Thanks for watching.